the bigger question, to reiterate what Dave's asking, is what's a best practice for posting into the Google My Business page?
So when I think it's a little bit confusing when unique content, you can post like about your recent blog and lead people to it if that's what you're wanting people to do. However, I really think that the best thing for these posts are more like, think of it as an ad. If you were taking out an ad somewhere, what are you wanting to emphasize? And I would really kind of stick with that. Occasionally, you might want to lead them to a blog, but I wouldn't, I do that myself. Sometimes I get a little bit, cobbler's kids have no shoes. I don't do mine as well as I do my clients. And I need to work on that. And I need to spend time on mine. But I will say that definitely try to use your own photos. That's one of the big things. I know it's harder for businesses like ours, especially in posts. If you're uploading photos to your profile, just photos, not photos in a post, don't use any stock photos. Posts, it's frowned upon to use stock photos, but I don't think that they're really as they're not quite as adamant as they are about just photos in general when you upload photos to your profile, because that people want to see your business, what your business. And that's another thing too. They want to see, like, so let's say, for example, so this one here, Quality Restoration Services in Port Charlotte. What I did was I was looking at their profile, and they've got all these pictures of, before and after, things like that. And I just told them, I'm like, you need to have some photos of your workers. And they had recently got some shirts. And I think if you click on the photos there, David, you can see, I just look at the latest. It says latest 2 days ago. So they got new shirts, and I told them, like, you've got these new shirts. I was like, you don't have to stand there and smile and show your face. You have them working and just take a few pictures and upload those. So they listened to me. So that's something too, especially like for your clients. Make sure, there's even, like, for example, let's say, because these are good pictures, because it shows, that they've handled cases that have all these water damage, and here's the, after. But people do want to see, especially people are coming into your home, they want to see them there actually working. Another good example of this is are people who do pet care, pet training, and dog training and stuff like that. Pictures that do better are ones like, for example, if you're a dog trainer, you in the photo, the dog trainer in the photo with the dog. They do much better than just the dog. And Google actually sometimes will misinterpret it. I had somebody once tell me that Google didn't like some photos they were posting because they thought they were selling animals. They're like, I'm a dog trainer. I don't sell animals. I train them. It's like, well, you need to show pictures of you with the dogs, not just the dogs. So those are your Google business profile tips for the day.
Well, but about specifically about posts. So
yeah, I'm kind of moved off.
You have to have a blog post.
Say that again.
So I got a little confused when we talked about posts in Google My Business.
Yes, you can.
You can reiterate, you're suggesting it's okay to duplicate the content from your blog in the Google My Business.
I wouldn't duplicate, like, I wouldn't just copy all of it, because there's a limit on text. But if you've got, like, let's say you even like do other social media things where you have like a couple sentences and it leads to it. You can definitely do that on your Google business profile. But I would kind of limit what you're doing for that, because one of the main things is you want to really kind of use that more as an advertisement. Now, so for example, what you might want to do instead of that is say, sign up for our blog and to receive updates. That's not how I would word it. get your 5 free tips on Google Analytics, blah, 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 whatever, click here, and they sign up, and they would sign up for a newsletter. Like when your blog updates, you would send them emails. So I would say something more like that would probably be preferable. Now, I'm not saying that you should never mention your blog there. If you've got a new blog and you want to post it, sure, post it.
Because, you know, I've done, and I don't know if I'm doing it right, because I don't consider myself a local specialist, but I will just use an automated system to send every time I publish a new blog post to my profile with a learn more link to the actual post.
Yeah, and I do the same. So you're not alone. Having said that, I do need to update mine and change it around a bit. So I would say, yes, you can keep doing that, but in between, I would definitely add some promotional type things, you know, getting people to sign up, sending people to your, telling people about your GA4 study group and saying, sign up for this for free. Then you've got their email, and then you can market to them about Curious Ants.
Right. It's interesting how, because for a while, I would, and I started doing again, put Google UTM codes in posts.
Yeah, I do that.
And I was really surprised to see how few people were clicking on posts.
Yes.
In there.
So,
I don't put a lot of effort into posting on Google My Business, but if I can do it automatically, then great. But I don't. For a while, I would manually, every time I published a post, manually go in, and I would tag it and then be like, okay, yeah, this is pretty much not helpful to anybody.
Yeah. Well, I will say though that Google posts, I use them more for getting their attention and getting them to click through to the website. So for example, if there's an ad or there's a post there and it's more of an ad, it may get more clicks, but also they may see your post and click on your website and not on the learn more on your post.
Right.
So I look at the post not really as the post is going to get the click throughs, but your profile is going to get more views and click throughs. So that's kind of how I look at posts.
Great.
It's helping your profile overall and not that specific post. Of course, unless you're doing things and doing more ad type things to get them to click through, then I think you may increase your click through rate.
Right.
So